Bookstahuda! Hi! Remember yesterday, if you watched my latest book haul, thank you, I was like, now I have enough books to make a whole shelf of writing books. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a bookshelf reorganization, so take a nice last look, blinded by my lights, take a nice look at the bookshelf's current setup, because it's gonna change a little bit. And I'm gonna watch Cherish's video about comic books whilst I do this. Here we go. Okay, welcome back. So I've gone through my whole shelf and found all the books I have about writing, which there are more and less than I thought I had. I didn't go through my other shelf. One second. All those books are textbooks and I don't really want to put them over here. So here are all the books I have about writing. Let's see if I can fit them all in one nice square. We've got The Lime Giant, Alice Plants the Making of a Story, Stephen King's On Writing, 642 Things to Write About. This has been, you've probably seen it on Instagram. It's just a bunch of writing prompts. It's pretty cool. I'm one of those people who's like, I can't write in the book. I should really start doing that. In fact, I'm gonna put this on my desk so I write one today. And in the Art of Writing by Ray Bradbury. This might be, I mean, I love it. I'm only like a third of the way through and it's fantastic. How to Read Literature Like a Professor by Thomas C. Foster. I've read the first chapter of this and I read it to my students every semester, or I did. And in Comp 2 anyway, not Comp 1. This is pretty good so far. William Strunk and E.B. White, The Elements of Style. I really like their passage on clarity, but a lot of this is outdated now because they talk about typewriters and things. When was this published? This is even the 4th edition too. Earlier editions, 1959, 1972. This was probably republished in 2000 and they just didn't bother updating the copy, like the typewriting stuff. Elizabeth Gilbert's Big Magic. This is about just creating art in general, but I take it as a writing, help book. It's fantastic. I should read it again. Unseen Proses. Now, if that isn't a last name for a literature person, Reading Like a Writer. A guide for people who love books and for those who want to write them. I am both of those things. I got further in this one than I did in other books. Page 27. Bad English, A History of Linguistic Aggravation. I think this counts. Didn't get very far in this either, but I did enjoy what I read. The Ever-Present and the Moth's Bird by Bird, and Eat Shoots and Leaves by Lynn Truss. Okay, so I do have some space left, so maybe I should put some textbooks over here. Go check my textbooks one more time and see if there's anything worth putting over here. Well, these would fit in the space, but they're not like fun books. These aren't the books I want to look at all the time. The Norton Field Guide to Writing, taught this for Comp 1, They Say I Say, Comp 2, and the MLA Handbook for Writers of Research Papers. This is the 7th edition, which is now defunct, because they came out with an 8th one that makes everything dumb. I requested Everyone's an Author for, to see if I wanted to teach it before I knew I wasn't teaching anymore. I haven't really read this, but I mean, this one I haven't taught, so I don't have like negative associations with it. Maybe I will stick these two over here. Because I don't have any maroon spines. And maybe it'll help me look at it more. I don't know. So I still have like a gap. What should I put there? What's a book about writing kind of that would fit? I think I need to do some more rearranging, so I'll come back at you again in a little bit. Hi guys, I'm back. This is what I've amassed so far. I brought this back over so that I could see, how much space is actually going to be taken up. And I've decided to leave a little space because I know I'm going to get more books about writing eventually, and it's kind of nice to have a little space on your bookshelf, which is really rare. I did decide to put the Everyone's an Author and They Say I Say over here, just because they are books that I've learned about writing. I mean, well, this one is still out, but this one I did learn a lot about writing academic work from. It's stuff about quoting is the best I've read in any textbook ever. About responding to things, so even if I was going to write an essay that wasn't academic, if it was just an opinion piece, I could come back to this book and check myself. If you're a comp professor looking for a book to teach students how to quote things correctly, this is the one I recommend, not that you asked. It's a fantastic, fantastic book. So, yay. Okay. I want to do some more rearranging. Like, this feels really good. It feels really cleansing, considering everything that's going on. Inner country. Ugh, I feel horrible. I think I will continue to do this, and I'll come back when I'm all finished. Bye! I rearranged my shelves a little bit, so I'm pretty excited with how it turned out. it's not, like, I'm not sure that it's exactly how I want it, but it's good for now, and it got a giant pile of books that was hanging out over there, you know, integrated in. Mostly the haul from yesterday. You know, I moved some stuff around. I like when books are stacked like this, you know, they're actually laid out like this rather than stacked like this, but sometimes you have to have them that way, so thank you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. Let's do it. Cosimo, no! The Funkos, whose heads are so much bigger than the rest of their bodies, like,